You know how in all the movies, we focus the entire film about the woman and how, she has all these relationship issues and finally she falls in love or finds the one, and then the end of the movie happens when everything works out. Well, life isn't really just about everything that happens from the point you are single until the point you find your soulmate or your partner. There's a lot more that happens after that. And so the Theta Healing, Growing Your Relationships, One You and Your Significant Other class is all about that. Now, within the entire Theta Healing roster of classes, I'm sure you've heard of the Soulmates Class. Now, this class focuses on clearing all the blocks and beliefs that are getting in the way of you attracting your soulmate. And many people come into this class and they manifest their soulmate pretty quickly. Sometimes it happens in 3 months, 6 months, and really the journey of clearing those beliefs that are not allowing that person to come to you is what happens when you work through these kinds of issues in the class. But it's really what happens after that is the subject of the relationships, you and your significant other class that Vienna released a couple of years ago. This class covers all the genetic and history level beliefs that we inherit from our ancestors or we may be bringing in from other times and places. And it makes us aware of how much of our relationship is being impacted, influenced, and driven by some of these beliefs that are really, not relevant to us today. We don't even know why we're still carrying them, but this class definitely brings it to our attention. There's a lot of muscle testing in this class and a lot of belief work. From my personal experience, I can tell you that this class was extremely powerful for my relationship, for my marriage. I am already with my soulmate, and so this class helped me to work out all the issues that happens once you do find your soulmate. What next? How do you keep that relationship in that soulmate energy? How do you keep that relationship in the highest vibration? And how do you grow together in the same direction? So I think this growing class for me was very significant in that regard. But I also noticed that for people who were not in a relationship yet, other teachers that I took a class with, this class really helped them clean up the beliefs that would have gotten in the way had they already been in a relationship with their soulmates. So whether you are single or in a relationship, this class is extremely useful for getting rid or clearing those beliefs that we have been carrying on, not necessarily because they come from our own mind, but because we have been taught these very different ideas across space and time about relationships. And of course, there's a huge group consciousness also about the roles of men and women in relationships, how money is to be handled. We talk about things like children in relationships. We talk about partnerships, dominating each other. We talk about, balance. So it's a very interesting class from a relationships perspective. We also go into how to protect the relationship, how to make sure no one gets in between, and how to take care of that relationship aura. So do join me in the Theta Healing, Growing Your Relationships 1 class, You and Your Significant Other. I look forward to seeing you in class. Bye-bye.